Moving on, two of Hollywood's biggest names, that would be Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. They are teaming up, have you heard, for a new show. It's called The Morning Show. They are the leading ladies and executive producers, thank you very much, of the new Apple TV Plus series. So we talked to Jen and Reese, that's what we call them around here, about the project. And they revealed how they drew from their own experience to prepare for the roles and spoke about why they're so excited to reunite again on screen. We all know that you all met at Friends years, eons ago.
You have no right to tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I am telling you what not to do.
Then we would keep meeting and going, what movie should we make together? Let's do a movie together.
We've tried for a while.
Yeah, but we never really found the right thing, and then this came up, and it just felt perfect.
Nearly 20 years later, Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston are back together on screen.
Hey.
Co-starring as news anchors in The Morning Show.
My life just ended for no good reason.
The series was already in development when the storyline changed.
This whole other sexual harassment stories started coming out within the news world, and then we just were like, we have to do this, and we have to address it.
Cue her.
I'm bringing you some sad and upsetting news.
The male anchor, played by Steve Carell, is fired for allegations of sexual misconduct. And we all know there's a big old elephant on the couch because CBS was part of the Me Too movement. None of us thought we'd be there either, but here we are. And so when that happened and those stories started breaking, did you guys go, I can't believe this is happening as we're doing this? Because it does change the game.
It did completely. We had to pause and kind of rethink and regroup, and it was very important how we sort of hit this in terms of tone, to not try to take any sides or be, too black and white.
Just for a second, let's look at the larger context of #MeToo. I feel that people are screaming for an honest conversation.
I think this is happening in real life where men are looking at each other saying, I wasn't as bad as that guy.
Yes.
So what is the message, if any, that the show is trying to send about that?
There are the absolute monsters consciously doing these disgusting things, and then there's the narcissists that just assume every woman wants to, and of course you're going to come to my... That's not out of the ordinary at all.
Is there a message for men in this series, do you think?
Probably watch yourself, check yourself at the door.
I am curious about the redemption, or is there room for redemption in due process of men? It is something I think about a lot, because I think a woman makes an accusation, and then the man is instantly found guilty in the court of public opinion. And I think we have to figure out a way to navigate that on both sides.
I think there's great growth and development by us finally listening to women who are survivors and really believing. But you're completely right. I mean, I think due process is certainly a situation that you have to believe in.
Because I always say, Reese, this ain't that complicated. When men say, oh my God, I'm not so sure what to do, I don't know how to react. Yeah, you do.
Well, I think it's strange because one set of rules played for so long, and then one day the rules changed. And they changed pretty abruptly. So I think we have to give everybody a little bit of space. We're changing.
A bit of a learning curve.
We're changing, what do you mean?
We weren't put in leadership positions before, and now people are taking us seriously. People are wanting us to be the leaders, where that wasn't even an opportunity that we had even 7 years ago to be producers of our own material. That was sort of like, okay, we'll just tell her she's a producer, but don't really listen to our ideas. And now it really feels like, no, what do Reese and Jen want?
The part you guys never seem to realize is that you don't have the power anymore.
Alex has got a great monologue in the boardroom.
Are you actually trying to justify your actions?
I'm not listening. I don't need to justify anything. You all are so convinced that you are the rightful owner of all of the power that it doesn't even occur to you that someone else could be in the driver's seat.
Has there come a time in your career where either of you felt you had to give a speech like that?
Yeah.
Many.
Many, many, many.
I've been in rooms where I said, is there any women at this company? Because I don't want to work here if I don't see a woman in the room the next time I come in. But I, by the way, went outside the room and I was shaking. I was like, am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to lose the deal? Am I going to lose the job? And I was like, screw it. Screw it. If I lose the job, I didn't want to work there anyway.
Yeah.
And you know what? I went back and they brought a bunch of women into the room.
See, that's amazing.
I heard you say, Jen, that this is one of the most creative times of your life.
Yes.
What do you mean exactly by that?
Meaning, I just feel that I have come into a place in my life as an actor, as a creative. I just feel excited. A couple, years ago, this would be like, I said I'm about to pasture, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is all just getting started. I'm just getting cooking over here. And I think it's about changing those rules, that society places on all of us.
You're both very successful actresses, but at some point you decided, I want to be a boss. I want to know your thought process behind that for both of you.
There's no stories, there were no scripts. It's not good enough that we don't get to be the lead story of our own lives, because what does that show the world, Little girls don't see us being the people we really are. We're just playing wives and girlfriends.
Yeah, that's the America's sweetheart. So it's like you had to create the stories, because they're out there. There's a lot that we have to say. So it's just about, let's get out there and we'll do it ourselves.
Listen, they are very proud of their work on this, both as executive producers. They've already been picked up, I'm told, for the second season, so that's going very well for them. And, they're releasing 3 episodes November 1st, which is tomorrow. And then you're going to see it once a week to sort of build the conversation and have people talking about it.
Apple's made a big investment in this show.
Yes, they have.
$15 million a show.
And people are interested in how this business works, guys.
Well, I was going to ask.
Peel behind the layers to see what's real and what's not.
Well, we know how it works. Did they get it right?
I think they did.
Yeah.
I think they did. I recognized a lot of things in the morning show. That's all I'm going to say. It's available to stream. No names to be mentioned. It's available to stream on Apple TV Plus, which, by the way, if you have an iPhone, you have Apple TV Plus. It's there. It's a little black icon. You can find it. People are saying, how do I get it? It's very easy to get. And you can watch our lightning round of questions with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon on our CBS This Morning Instagram page. They were really good sports. They came to play.
All right, check out that Instagram page.